YouTube? So, before I go and get my wands mailed off, I figure I'd start the day right with some delicious mango monster juice mixed with some old number 7 Jack Daniels. It's not a humongous bottle, mind you, because I still gotta get wands shipped off. But it's enough to wet my whiskers. I do appreciate every last one of yous for buying a wand. You have no idea. Like, I'm about to get a mini lathe and expand on my business a lot farther. So, I greatly appreciate every last one of you for purchasing a wand. What is up, fellow YouTuber? Oh, shit. I got a bunch of comments, a bunch of notifications telling me you have a comment on this video, and I'm like, don't care, close. You know, and then I accidentally clicked on one of the videos that someone commented. People left a comment on my video, and quite frankly, I don't care. I got a package yesterday from Josh Lawyer. There's about 2 things in the mail for me. I'll give that a go here in a second. Josh Lawyer's been a true fan and a very loyal KOBRAJFSY handmade wand supporter. Like, you don't even know the half of it. And I greatly appreciate those of you who support me on my business, because it means a lot, you know. Making these wands, it's honest work, and, you know, keeps me in business. Now, granted, it's not one of the humongous, ginormous, regular bottles of Jack. It's a small little 5th, or like a little, you know what I'm saying? This tiny plastic bottle of Jack. You don't have to have a big bottle of Jack to have a good time. You really don't. You get yourself a small bottle and some mango monster. And when you're old enough to drink, yeah, this'll do it. Huh. Hold on a second, tubes. I'm getting... there we go. Get the Jack Daniels opened. I'm about to go and mail off my wands. Before I do that, let's have ourselves a drink. Toast to the celebration of family, friends, fans, and successful business. That's what I'm toasting to right now. We got some Jack Daniels number 7, Tennessee whiskey, and we got some Monster Mango juice. This is going to be our drink combination right now. And we have ourselves a copper cup to mix it in. So let's go ahead and do it up, man. That Jack Daniels smells good, doesn't it? Oh yeah. This is one of my favorite drinks right here. I love Jack Daniels. Not a sponsor, that's just free advertisement. Yeah. Now, ain't that something? The county that brews this delicious. The county that brews this delicious nectar from the gods is a dry county. Fuck out of here with that. That's, that's why I can appreciate life to an extent. It's got a sick sense of humor. The county that brews Jack Daniels is a dry county. I'm like, God damn it, that's funny. Life's got a sick sense of humor, I tell you what. I have no idea what the hell it's gonna be, to be honest. All I know is it's gonna be a package, and we got ourselves a drink combination. Now, you take the Jack Daniels, which is tasty whiskey by itself, good old American made whiskey, and you take some of this mango monster juice. You're going to get a boost of caffeine. You're going to get strong caffeine, strong alcohol. This is like making a Jaeger bomb, basically. And this drink combination is pretty good. You got the, like I said, the monster mango juice. And it's in number 7, and you're good to go. There's not that much Jack in here, like about maybe that much of the cup is filled up with Jack Daniels. And the rest, we'll top off with some of that delicious mango juice from the Monster Energy Drink Company. Not a sponsor of Monster or Jack Daniels. They're not a sponsor. This is free advertisement. This is about as unhealthy as it gets, people. You want a drink combination that tastes good, wakes you the fuck up, and it's unhealthy, but you don't care, it tastes good. This is the way to do it. If you don't like the taste of regular Monster, you gotta try this mango monster juice. It's delicious. Hold on. Yeah, you don't need to be 21 to drink energy drinks. However, you shouldn't drink them. They're bad for you, says the guy who mixed. Okay, I'm being serious. If you're like 15 or older, you're old enough for an energy drink, but you shouldn't drink like 2 or 3 in one sitting if you're extremely sensitive to caffeine. You don't know that. You know what I'm saying? The caffeine buzz is all fun and games until you crash. And when you crash from that caffeine, oh, dude, as someone who drinks energy drinks, let me tell you, I don't drink them as often as I used to, and the caffeine crash sucks, dude. You get this burst of energy. You're like, yeah, let's get shit done. And then the crash comes and you're like, No, dude. Energy drinks are great for when you're old enough to consume them and for like a quick little caffeine burst, but you don't want to drink more than one at a time. You know what I'm saying? You got to be smart about this shit. Energy drinks are fun and dandy, but if you drink 3 or 4 of them and have a caffeine overdose, that's your own stupidity. You can't blame Monster for making delicious drinks and then getting pissed off because, oh, well, you had a caffeine overdose. That'd be like smoking 4 packs a day. That'd be like smoking, straight up YouTube, that'd be like smoking 4 packs a day and then getting pissed off because Marlboro gave you cancer. Oh. Look, let me tell you something, Slick. If you didn't want Marlboro cigarettes giving you cancer, then why the fuck you smoking 4 packs a goddamn day? So I'm jiving at. Oh, there it is. I'm like, I knew I had a pack somewhere. Hold on a second. Marlboro Southern Cuts, get it. Hey, at least the window's open. I mean, I'd much rather smoke indoors just because I have an ashtray. I can ash into it. You know, if I'm outside smoking, there's no ashtray. So where do the cigarette butts go? All over the ground. Right. So if you're not going to provide a cigarette ashtray for outdoors, then cigarette butts are just going to get all over the place. And even as a smoker, when I see cigarette butts all over the place, I think that's just trashy, dude. That's just straight up fucking trashy. I see cigarette butts all over the place, and even as a smoker, I'm like, dude, that's just fucking trashy. Like, you're not gonna provide a fucking ashtray for the outside, really? Come on. Let's take a squizzle of our drink combination. Oh, sweet Lucifer, that is delicious. Don't mind the noise. There's a trash truck picking up the apartment's dumpster and emptying it. Dump trucks here making sure that the dumpster for the apartment complex is empty, so don't mind the noise. We all gotta make a living. You know, I'm not gonna be around much longer for this shindig. I'm gonna be taking off, getting my wands mailed off. You know the drill. I have just enough money to enter the bus. You know that mango monster juice mixed with the Jack Daniels? That's pretty good. For my of age fans, that's pretty good. Half and half, you're set. You don't need a whole lot of Jack. You don't need a whole lot of Jack to make it strong. You don't. Maybe some diehard Jack Daniels fans would consider that sacrilegious. Like, you piece of shit. You mixed monster mango juice with Jack Daniels. What the fuck's wrong with you? I'm like, nothing. I got good taste in drink combinations. I let someone try a sip of that drink who was old enough to drink, but they don't drink at all. And they're like, dude, that's fucking good. You should open up a bar with that drink combination. That's what they said. And I'm like, see, some of the drink combinations I come up with are pretty tasty. When I got someone who don't drink saying, yo, that's good, I fucking A, dude. You should open up a bar with the drink combinations you make. I got my YouTube money and I got my wine money. Right now I'm feeling pretty good because, I got what I needed to make my life happen. You know. And I'm not complaining, it could be worse. To family, to friends, to fans, and to our successful 2019. Cheers, YouTube. I'll be getting a lathe soon. I was gonna call it a wand lathe because you might as well call it that. If you ain't carving out a scepter or a staff of some sort, you might as well call it a I mean, I could, theoretically speaking, carve out parts for a nice staff. I'd have to individually carve them out, each piece, and have them fit to the next piece, you know, for it to work. But I could theoretically make it happen. My batch of wands sold out in 1 day flat. I did a wand sale on April 20th and 420, wink wink, huh? And they sold out 1 day flat. I mean, I put 11 wands up for sale. If I put 11 wands for sale and they all sell out in 1 day flat, that's a sign. That is a sign. People telling me, hey, keep your wand business up. I want to buy more. Now check this out. When I get my lathe, the wands are going to get so much better, so much more high quality. I may end up charging $30 for a handheld wand, but that's understandable if I'm taking the time to lathe them out. It's a dangerous machine, and instead of getting sticks for free, I'll have to buy the chunks of wood from a hardware store. So naturally, I'm going to charge more for my wands. But that just means you'll get a better quality product. So, it's a nice morning, YouTube. It's a beautiful morning. It's a beautiful morning. I want to grab my one strap backpack that I carry around town sometimes, and I'll be grabbing all the wands up, putting them in the bag, and getting them tubed up. I'm gonna go a bit earlier than I normally go to tube up wands because, you know, just to be on the safe side. But I'm not gonna go stupid early. Like, what time is it? Adventure time. Just kidding. No, it's 9:44. That's still pretty early in the morning. Usually about 10:30 or 11. That's when I try to be at my next location to tube up the wands. Speaking of the wand business, not only will I be getting a lathe and a shop vac, I'll try to get boxes, nice fancy boxes to go with the hand carved wands. Not only YouTube, not only will the Etsy wands be improved with the lathe and hand carving them just like that, doing custom kick-ass designs, but I'll also be including personal boxes to go with the personal. Like, I've already got a nice business started carving the wands out by hand from sticks until I can afford to get a lathe. And now I'm in a position where I can make my business grow financially speaking. So why not take that opportunity? And I'm not going to be drinking when I work on the lathe. That's just common sense. But right now, it's payday. Celebrates. You know, there's nothing wrong with having a stiff drink. Being like, hey, I worked my ass off for this business and now it's starting to pay off. I'm getting more subscribers on YouTube and people are seeing the night video and they're like, oh, proof your wands actually work. I might actually want one now. That's all it takes, man. I skipped out on Easter celebration with my family to sell a batch of wands. And I hated doing it, but I'm sure my family understands. And that's the thing of it, is I'm glad I did, because I had no idea that my most recent batch was going to sell out in one day flat. People are like, oh wait, real magic wands? For that price? You're going to get the same quality when I carve them from a lathe. The only difference is they'll be a bit more uniform. They'll be a bit more, you know what I'm saying, like the same length, 9 to like 13 inches is what I like to carve for a wand. You know what I'm saying? Anywhere from like 8 to like 14 inches is my general standard for a healthy wand length. And I've gotten by just carving wands out of sticks, sandpaper, and a bark knife and some snippers. I'll be able to use my branch cutters to carve a point into the wands when they're fresh off the lathe. That way all they need is just a pinch more sanding. It won't take much sanding by hand to make these wands from the lathe. And yeah. So if people have a problem with me charging $30 for a wand carved out of a lathe and the time I put into carving them, that's their fault, not mine. I see these assholes on Etsy. I see these fucking assholes on Etsy covering a goddamn chopstick in hot glue and construction paper, sanding it off and painting it and calling it a fucking wand. To me, that's insulting to the craft. That's an insult to my pagan ancestors who had to work their fingers to the bone, carving a wand using a sharp knife or a sharp stone. They didn't have access to lathes. They didn't have access to Gorilla Glue. If they wanted to glue a crystal to a stick, they had to use tree sap and mud. You know what I'm saying? That's how wands were made back in the day. And they had to make it in secrecy, because if they got caught making a wand, you're a witch! You're a witch! Burn them at the stake! You're a witch! 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 You're a heathen! You're a witch! Burn them at the stake! My religion has faced persecution for the last 1,000+ years, but you don't see me complaining about it. Nothing against the Jews, but I'm just saying, you want to throw a fit because 6 million people died in the Holocaust. You know what? That shit sucks. But talk to me when you've had persecution for the last 1,000 years. Like, oh my God, you float in the water. You're a witch. Burn them at the stake. Not trying to be a dick, but I'm just saying. Paganism was the first religion ever established. Jews, Christians, and Muslims have ripped off aspects from the pagan belief. And yet, they want to throw a fit because of suicide bombers and the Holocaust. I'm like, the only person that hasn't been persecuted is the goddamn Christians. And that's the funny thing of it, is I don't give a shit if you're Christian. That's your belief, not mine. I'm not here to judge you. Okay? Like, straight up, YouTube. It is not my place to judge you. It's not my place to judge people. If you're a pedophile and you're a homicidal serial killer, yeah, I'm going to judge the fuck out of you. I'm going to say you're a fucking piece of shit and you don't deserve to be alive. But like, if you're gay, trans, whatever the fuck, you know, you have a different political belief, different religion, I don't give a shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on. I'm not an alcoholic. I'm a social drunk. I like to drink and have a good time when I can. I don't have to all the fucking time. I show up to Two Bob Wands and I guarantee you they're gonna be like, Josh, I smell the liquor. Do you have a problem? Like, no, I don't have a problem. I got this shit figured out. I can enjoy a little bit of success when my wand business is doing fantastic. My wand business took off because of my fan base, because I'm selling people hand carved wands from an actual stick. And then when I start using the lathe, the fucking wands are only gonna get better. You know what I'm saying? And that's the thing of it. The trolls are jealous of my success. They're like, oh, this guy. The time you spend being jealous of my success on Etsy, that's the time you could be developing your own Etsy store, your own fucking YouTube channel. But you want to waste your sad, miserable, fucktard life trolling me. You want to waste your sad, miserable, fucktard life trolling me. It's only going to make me more famous. People are going to be like, dude, this guy's autistic. Why is he getting picked on? That's some fucked shit. What makes him so special? And that's all it takes. That's all it takes, YouTube. That's all it fucking takes. That's all it takes, man. People are going to be sitting there going, why is this guy getting fucked with? He's autistic. That's kind of mean. So thank you to my trolls for making me more famous. I appreciate it. And believe me, my trolls have been extra mean these last couple of months. I'm not even going to get into half the shit they've done because I'm not going to give them the satisfaction of reacting to it. Here's my fucking reaction. You know, Jack Daniels makes me a smart ass. You know, it's cool to drink when you're of age, have a good time, chill out, relax, but why do people gotta get stupid when they drink? Why can't people just chill the fuck out? Why do people gotta get violent and overly emotional when they drink? It's fucking stupid. Like, I'm sorry, but the shit pisses me off. It makes people who drink have a bad name just because, oh well, you know, if I got the right tools, I might not need to use my branch cutters to carve a nice point into the wands. I'm just saying. Like, how hard is it? Just have a drink, relax, have a good time, get your buzz on, and just chill. Hang out with friends and just chill. What is it about men? I don't understand it. As a male, I don't understand it. When men get together, they either get along. When men get together, it's either we get along or it's a dick measuring contest. I've never understand it. I'm never gonna fucking understand it. And it's like, okay, I get it. We're men. We're brutal. We like to fucking scrap and, just because we're not allowed to express our emotions. As men, we're not allowed to express our emotions. We get called a faggot and a sissy for expressing our emotions. And to me, that's just fucking stupid. In all fucking honesty, that's just fucking stupid. So because men are not allowed to express ourselves in a healthy outlet, how do men usually resolve their shit? We kick each other's asses. Exactly. Fucking exactly. Women should be grateful. You're allowed to have emotions. Express yourselves. You know? Like, I'm not saying women have it perfect, because men don't have it perfect either. Nobody has it perfect. I'm just saying. Like, Jack Daniels makes me an honest son of a bitch. But every time I make a video bitching about double standards, I get some smart ass, oh great, Gothic King Cobra bitching about sexist double standards again. Like there isn't 500 other videos about that shit. Screw you. I'm tired of men and women fighting, and I'm tired of the dating scene sucking. So even if I can't get laid, at least I can make the dating scene a little bit easier for everybody else. And I think that makes me a selfless bastard if you want to be truthful about it. I don't give a shit about getting laid. I'm more concerned about making the money. You know, like I haven't had sex in a year and 5 months, and believe me, there's times it sucks. I'm laying awake at night going, fuck. It'd be nice to have a female to cuddle with. This is some bullshit. Like, I'd understand if I was ugly. I'd understand if I was a piece of shit who treated women like crap. But I'm not that bad looking. I treat women with respect. So what's the fucking excuse here? Oh, I'm autistic? Screw you. Screw you. Like, okay, so my autism makes it so I cannot date women? Fuck off. Just because I'm socially awkward, piss off. I have a better understanding of women and society than most people have. That's just the way I see it. Like, straight up, I see the shit women go through, and I'm just like, you know, wouldn't being a woman be so much easier if you didn't give a shit about that woman you hated so much? Because how often does that happen? A woman comes home to her husband or her boyfriend and just starts bitching, just starts unloading. You don't know the day I fucking had. Fuck so and so, she's such a bitch. And I'm just like, you know, if you didn't give a shit about so and so, wouldn't your life be so much easier? Why are you jealous of so and so? Because she makes more money? Because her husband makes more money? You know, some of these things are out of our control. We do the best we can in life. And if the best we can is not good enough, well then fuck everybody. As far as I'm concerned. Wouldn't being a female be so much easier if you didn't give a shit about what men think of you, about what women think of you, if you weren't trying to compete with other females and trying to compete with men? True female empowerment, that's where it comes from. Women talk about how strong they are. Well, you're not very strong if you're letting other women dictate your life. Just saying. Like, you want to get jealous because that chick has bigger boobs than you, or that chick has a better boyfriend because he makes more money. Piss off. Piss off. Okay, who gives a shit if she has bigger boobs? Who gives a shit if her boyfriend makes more money? If the man you have in your life treats you right, despite not having the most money in the world, what the fuck are you complaining about? There are some real pieces of shit out there who treat women like crap, and they get more pussy than I do. And somehow, I'm supposed to be alright with that. No. No. I don't even care about getting laid. I actually respect women, and yet somehow, these beta male pieces of shit get more pussy than I do. It's mind boggling. I'm sitting here like, okay, you wouldn't stick your hand on the stove because that hurts. Oh, fuck, that burned my hand. But you continue to do it and then bitch about the outcome. That's about what it comes down to anymore. That's what it feels like. People sticking their hands on the goddamn stove and then going, ow, my hand. That hurts. Then why do you keep doing it? I don't know, because maybe I expect a different outcome. Yo, that's a tasty combination. I like that. My family adopted a new dog. Her name is Sadie Doo, And Sadie is Golden Great Dane police dog mix, basically. And she is quite the character, let me tell you. Every time I go over there, she's trying to dance with me. She's up in my face, licking me, like, "Hey, pet me, motherfucker!" And I'm like, "Dude, I'd love to sit here and pet you all day, but I gotta tube these wands up and get them shipped out." I'm not gonna say how I came into some money publicly on camera. That's none of your business. But I came across some inheritance money, and I want to use that inheritance money to make my wand business grow so I can afford nicer things. That's what life's all about, YouTube. To make the people who gave me the inheritance money proud, and it'll give me a self accomplishment feeling, like a sense of self worth. You know, like, hey, look what I did. You know. Ooh-wee. Yeah, this is definitely enough Jack to get my day started. I don't need too much more after this. I was drinking all night last night, and you don't even know the half of it. My YouTube money came in, and I was like, hey, everybody I know, let's have a pizza, let's drink, let's have a good night. Yeah. Can crush for all my fans, my family, my fans, my friends. Yeah. In fact, here's one of the wands that's sold. Let me just show this off real quick. Look at that. This is a Rasta wand with a glow-in-the-dark tip. There's the handle right there. Not too shabby. For carving them out of sticks, these wands look good. You know, they would look 1,000 times better with a lathe, and I'd be able to do more creative shit with it. But that's how you make that drink combination. You pour about that much Jack Daniels into a cup this small and splash it with some of that mango monster, and you're good to go. It's strong too, man. Like the fucking alcohol and caffeine mix. Bloody hell. I didn't pour enough of that monster in there. I can still taste the Jack just a little bit. But I'm not complaining because this right here, this right here is pretty tasty. Yeah. Alright, because I'm getting the wands shipped off today, let's go to my Etsy page, shop manager, and orders and shipping. Select all on page, update progress, in progress. There we go. So all these orders are now in progress. So when I go to that side of town, I'll be able to get all those wands tubed up and shipped out. you already know. They were going to be shipped out today, so I kind of figured put them in progress. That way, everything's nice and organized. When I go to Tube Up Wands, every order that's in progress gets a shipping label. Mm. Let me tell you something, YouTube. Jack Daniels mixed with Monster energy drink, mango juice. That's some potent shit. Like the mango complements the mango complements the JD very nicely. The caffeine complements the alcohol very nicely. That is a delicious drink combination, but be fair warned, it'll fuck you up. It'll fuck you up real quick, cause you'll be like, "Oh, this tastes good." Fucking drink like 3 or 4 of them, and then 3 to 4 drinks later, you'll be like, "Whoa, man." But yeah, I'm gonna get these wands tubed up. I have a couple packages from Joshua Lawyer that I want to unbox. Let me smoke this cigarette, have a couple more sips. Smoke this cigarette and have a couple of sips. Oh, it's 2019. We can't make jokes anymore. We live in a post-joke society. It's not. Oh, now being PC is getting you hated. Like, being politically correct is getting you hated these days. And it's stupid. Now we're getting offended just by the sake of being offended, you know? Getting offended for the sake of being offended. Like, oh yeah, that's offensive, so I'm going to be offended because that's offensive. It's fucking stupid, YouTube. People say, you're a fucking retard. I'm like, thanks for noticing my gift. Greatly appreciate it. I refuse, point blank, to let the word retard offend me. And I've had people call me a retard my entire life, and I'm like, how is that supposed to offend me when I take it as a compliment? yeah, I want to unbox these packages and leave you with it because excuse me, YouTube. Hold off on that for a second. I have no idea what the fuck is in that box, but the return address is Joshua Lawyer, so that's how I know it's from a fan, not some dickhead troll. I'll open that here in a second. Oh yeah, my knife is right here. That's what I was looking for. Junk mail. Unbox the packages that I received. Piece of shit. What did I fucking tell you? Stay in my fucking lap, you motherfucker. more goth makeup. Some black nail polish. Appreciate that. Got some prank teeth. Two packs of seasoning, some eyeliner, some black lipstick, some black nail polish, and tons of awesome candy. Nice. Check out the new pocket knife. That's what's up. was one awesome fan package. I'm sure there's more than one, but how do you open this knife? Josh Lawyer sends me a badass knife. I don't even know how to open it. Hilarious. Oh, here we go. There we go. Beautiful. Beautiful. It's a nice little knife. Get familiar with it. There we go. Hell yeah. Awesome sauce. Got my new pocket knife. Another package from Josh Lawyer. May not need this after all. Yeah. Tons of delicious snack foods. That's what's up. Chocolate syrup. More delicious snack food, a chance to make a delicious pie. That's what I like to see. Who might argue when fans send me stuff? One second, YouTube. I got a pie crust. Why not make that into something delicious? You never know. You just never know. YouTube, Facebook. throw this box away. My fans are awesome. I'm gonna put this away, this knife away, putting this Roy's bastard away, because I got me a new blade. Putting that knife away, because I got me a new blade. Take a look at this. Beautiful. Just beautiful. Nice little knife. So thank you, Joshua Lawyer, for sending the care packages. Greatly appreciate it. The pocket knife is a nice touch. You can see the blade is engraved. Oh, look out. So, got a nice clip. Appreciate that. I got 2 care packages. Wanted to open them up on camera to see what they were. A lot of it was snacks and junk food. Hell yeah. And now I got the chance to make a bomb-ass pie. So I'll be making delicious pie for YouTube. And a couple of vids. You never know. But thank you for the care package, and thank you for the sweet new blade. That opens pretty quick for the most part. But you hit the right switch, just, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, what's up? Yeah. You get the right leverage on it, and it opens pretty quick. Nice. That's my new knife. That's my new knife. That's gangster as shit. I don't care what anyone says. I gotta show that off. Yeah. I'll set this down right here. Big thank you to Joshua Lawyer for sending those awesome trinkets of food and goth makeup and, of course, a brand new knife. Appreciate that. Thank you much. Be like, motherfucker, I'll cut you, man. I'll cut you. I'll fucking cut you. No, I'm just kidding. But no, seriously, YouTube. That's a pretty switchblade. thing was closed. Like, yeah, motherfucker. Get you some. Maybe some people are like, you gave that retard a switchblade knife, are you retarded? But like, joke's on you. I can handle my blades. Yeah, joke's on you, motherfucker. Joke's on you. This will protect me just fine. Hell yeah. I like the pocket knife. That's sick. Yep, I got wands to deliver. Wands to mail off. So, you already know what's going down. That is a sexy knife, if I do say so myself. I gotta show it off on camera. My fans don't have to send me nice things, but this'll do just nicely. Like, motherfucker, who you fucking with? Hell yeah. I definitely like the new knife to my collection. That is pretty sick. I got the packages last night, and I didn't open them until it was a more appropriate time where I could go on camera and be like, hey, this is what I got, you know. And who am I to argue when a fan sends me goodies? Yeah. Who am I to argue when a fan sends me good shit? I was kidding. Almost licked the blade. I'm like, no, but I like this knife. This is pretty cool shit. I like everything that was sent to me in the care package. I can come up with my own personal pie because they sent me a graham cracker crust. So, yeah, you might get a new cooking video by the end of the week. It's a quick blade. It's not a quick draw by any means, but it's quick enough to get the job done. Yeah. This knife is quick enough to get the job done. It's dull enough I can put it back in the hinge, but draw it real quick like. Hell yeah. knife's pretty. I'll set this down for a second. Yeah. Nicely made blade, by the way. Would recommend. Yeah. Even though I'm autistic, it doesn't hurt to have something to protect myself. And a steady blade is better than nothing. Cool beans, man. Cool beans. Give me 1 second. There we go. Sometimes all you need is a nice, quick comb. Thanks for being a true fan. I appreciate it. Yeah. You don't even know. This is a good solid knife, and I appreciate it. Hell yeah. Anyways, I'll finish this drink and leave you with it. Thanks for watching. I'll catch y'all later.